I want to say something before I actually begin the video. Going back to today's video, mentioning talking about Muhammad Ali and LeBron James. I also forgot to mention, I kind of went on a tangent at the end of that video, but there was one more thing I wanted to point out. Now, you got Dan LeBatard comparing LeBron James to a modern day Muhammad Ali, right? And I also said LeBron James stands for nothing. He really didn't stand for anything when Kyrie Irving was going through it with that whole ridiculous situation with the sharing the tweet, sharing a link and a tweet. And how overblown that become. LeBron James hit his hands. Didn't stand up for nothing. Didn't do anything. Sided with the chutzpah. Kyrie Irving's more of a modern day Muhammad Ali than LeBron James is. You remember Kyrie Irving missed half a season because he refused to get the what's the best way to call it? The jab. Yeah, because he refused to get the jab. Missed half a season because of that, and stood on his business and principles until they broke, and they had to go through the overblown situation with sharing a tweet or sharing a link to a tweet, whatever, to that dumb movie that nobody cared about until now. That's more Muhammad Ali like than what LeBron James has done. But anyways, I forgot to mention that. Also, there's one more thing I've been wanting to talk about this for ever since it became a topic on Sunday afternoon after the first game the U.S. team played. Now, it's been a couple of days, and it sounds like Steve Kerr is slimy. Like my dad used to always talk about Coach Calipari. He used to coach for University of Kentucky. He talked about Calipari was slimy. I think Steve Kerr is just as slimy. But anyways, I want to do this right quick. I want to say this. Because I'm not one for one. If you guys been on my channel, subscribed to the channel for the longest time, you guys know perfectly damn well, I'm not a fan of Jason Tatum. And what happened to him on Sunday morning was egregious. And everybody that has commented on the video that I made and talk about, where's all my matchups? And all that dumb crap. So, here's one thing I want to mention. What happens if LeBron, we don't know this has never happened, but what happens if LeBron James is benched? If LeBron James was benched, didn't play in that game against Serbia, oh my goodness gracious, the stands would have flipped out. They would have lost their HISHIT. I don't know, I say HI. They would have lost their you know what. They would have flipped cars over. They would have busted windows. They would have went at, forget threatening Dreamers Pro. They would have threatened every YouTuber ever that ever spoke ill about LeBron James in their perspective. They would have somehow, some way, flew to Paris. I don't even think they would have flew to Paris. They would have freaking, what's it called? Not marooned themselves, but stowed away themselves in a cargo ship somewhere on a route to Europe. Find themselves somewhere in Paris and met Steve Kerr outside and would have tried to did something to Steve Kerr. They would have tried to Probably beat up Jason Tatum as well if LeBron got benched. They would have created a whole global chaos because their king did not get any time. You would have heard crying. You would have heard them blowing their nose, snotting everywhere. Talk about LeBron. I can't breathe. LeBron didn't get tired. Just a complete temper tantrums. They would have caused a global chaos. They would have caused a global nightmare. They would have beat up their parents, their mama, their daddy, their sister, their brother, their dog. They would have burned down the house. They would have burned down Staples Center for whatever reasons. I don't know why. Everything would have become collateral damaged. The city of LA would have been burnt for no reason. Now, matter of fact, all the top 50 largest cities in the country would have been burning. Definitely all the NBA cities would have been burning. All the stadiums would have been burning. They would have been burning every jersey. They would have been burning Jordan's jersey. They would have been burning Kobe's jerseys. They would have been taking out Foot Lockers. They would have been taking out Nike, Adidas. Everything would have been collateral damage. Everything. They would have been hugging on their murals of LeBron James in their closet. They would have been tying LeBron James comforters or covers around their neck as capes. Going out into the streets, throwing bricks at people, throwing rocks, throwing bricks into storefronts, causing just utter global chaos. All because that king didn't get 1 second on the court against Serbia. Because we all know these guys are irrational. You see what they do on YouTube already. Just imagine that. They would have had every army, the National Guard, every army in the world on their ass. Just because their king didn't get time. This is how unreasonable these guys are. This is how unreasonable they are. You would have thought the apocalypse had started. But it only started because of their damn king didn't get any time against Serbia in the opening game and the Olympics. The United States would have been on martial law, curfew 9 o'clock until this thing was over with. They would have caused billions in damage because they are irrational, unreasonable people. But we just talk about hypotheticals, of course, like KD said. We know damn well LeBron would never got benched, but damn, just imagine if that would have happened. She whiz. There have been, as Dreamer Pros call it, twerking with honey in the streets, around burnt jerseys of Jordan and Kobe and whoever else, Steph Curry. Yeah, just pouring themselves with honey. Fighting bears for no reason. Fighting dogs. Fighting cats. Fighting lions and tigers. Fighting snakes and crocodiles and alligators. It's been all just total chaos, man. I'm not even lying. These guys, man. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say before the next game comes on. Everybody's going to get time. Everybody going to get time now. But Steve Kerr, man. I got to say something about Steve Kerr, in a different video, because from what I've been hearing about this guy, man, I know this big box head ass was slimy, man. Man, no, he got a big box head, man. Just look at Steve Kerr's head, man. No, it is shaped like a UPS box. It's shaped like a gift box, man. You know the little gift box they be having in cartoons with a bow on top. That's how his head shaped. Head shaped like a GameCube. Head shaped like a TV, old school TV. He just got a cube ass head, big box head ass. But anyways.